Hey everybody, I got a quick one for you today. I've been getting questions in the comments about my video settings and also my keybinds that I use for Chivalry 2. So I'm just going to go over that stuff real quick, and I hope it teaches you guys a little bit of something about just like the best settings you can use. Well, I have a really good PC, so I have like all my stuff on Epic. But a lot of people like to turn down their quality settings, and you're gonna have to play with that as you want to. A good tip is the lower your quality settings, the higher your frame rate's gonna be. So play around with that as you want to. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is to turn off motion blur. I know I get a headache using motion blur. It's just not very fun for me. Gamma and stuff, you can set that up. Ragdoll lifetime is another thing that's going to be really negative on your computer, so you can turn this down if you don't want to see ragdolls for a long time. It's going to negatively affect your performance. All this kind of stuff does. But here's one that really helps. Turn off ambient corpses. These will really slow your computer down. Same thing with the particles too, but this kind of adds to the atmosphere, so I keep it on, especially because my computer can handle it. But the ambient corpses are really not necessary. This is kind of like when you kill somebody and like a little peasant corpse takes their place after a while. This is really bad because say you're using a ballista and you die on the ballista, and an ambient corpse kind of takes your spot. Sometimes that corpse will float above it, and if you want to go use that ballista again, you're going to be completely blinded and you're not going to be able to shoot it. There's like a lot of little situations like that that kind of muddy up the screen and the battlefield. Just turn those off. Now let's go to, oh, here's another thing. If you're on PC, turn that FOV up. I think the FOV starts around here somewhere. Just turn that up to 120. In my opinion, that's just the best place for it to be. The more you can see, the more you can defend and know where people are coming from. Now let's go over the key bindings. There's nothing crazy here. A lot of my key bindings are actually just defaults, but there are some that I like to switch up. Special attack, still Q. All this stuff is defaults. So the kick is F, jab is R, all default. Alt attack, I still have that on left alt, but I also have my alt slash on my thumb mouse button. So that way I don't have to press the alt key for my slashes. And I also have my alt overhead on the middle click of my mouse button. So you know how you overhead and then you can press the alt key to do the alt overhead. I like to, if I want to start out with an alt overhead and I don't want to press the alt key, I can just click my mouse button in. That's normally where flourish is. Flourish is usually this middle mouse button. I have my alt stab unbound. If I want to alt stab, I just press the alt key if I want to stab from the other side. The default controls really are fine, but I like to just have the some alt buttons on my mouse. Sprint attack, tackle, throw, all defaults. This is all default as well. Oh, actually no, cancel attack is my other thumb button. Canceling your attacks, guys, is super strong. You can perform triple feints, quadruple feints. You can really trick people up by canceling your attacks and learning how to do that. It can help disguise your morphs very well too. So put your cancel attack button off of V, which is the default, I believe. Put that somewhere where your fingers can reach more easily. If you have an extra mouse button, the cancel attack's great thing to put there in my opinion. Let's see what else we got here. I think I have auto sprint on, so I can probably remove this. I always have auto sprint on. Let me just check. That's game, right? Yeah, auto sprint is on. I don't see the point of walking around in this game. I mean, it looks cool. You look like a Chad walking around, but the auto sprint being on is good. My sensitivity is around 6. You can change that. You can use your DPI on your mouse instead. 6 is good for me. You might want to work your way up to it so you don't start missing a lot of attacks and everything like that. I also go for maximum immersion as much as I can. I turn off the damage numbers, the multipliers, the hints, obviously. And of course I play in third person. I turn head bob animations off. I don't even remember how long it's been since I've had this off for. It's been forever. But I don't want my characters moving around and stuff. I want to be able to swing accurately. Let's see if there's any other differences I have here. Oh yeah, there's one more difference. I have my flourish key Where's the flourish? My flourish key is on the B button, which I also have bound to my mouse because my mouse is weird. I had to like program my mouse to think of the B button as part of the mouse. So now it's basically a mouse button, but I have that as something else. These aren't really important. Do those whatever you want. And yep, just nothing with the inventory, just all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, basically. So, like I've said before, my keybinds aren't crazy. This game's keybinds on PC are pretty solid to start off with. Just find your alt keys, guys. Fix your video settings. Do the FOV. Turn off those ambient corpses. Turn off motion blur. You know, do whatever you can to make it run as well as you can on your computer, of course. But yeah, that's honestly about it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.